welcome to the studio. I'm working here today on my still life. The video for that is online already. I posted that, I think, like a few weeks ago. And I'm thinking of adding a little bit more details. The titles on the books are still missing. There's 2 books in the painting. So I'm hoping to at least finish with the details today. And I'll also have to put on like a furnace, which is sort of like a extra protection layer. I haven't really worked with that before, but I feel like it's gonna protect. It's like an extra clear layer that's protecting the paint that is underneath. I already have ideas of first artwork for this year. I'm planning to paint 2 pieces this month, but I really want to finish that one first, so I have that out of mind. I can handle working on 2 paintings simultaneously, but 3 would be, I think, a little bit difficult. So I'm trying to get that one out of the way. Do you see how the lighting is shifting differently because I use different brands of paints, and so that finish is way glossier than the others. So I'm hoping when putting on an extra layer that will go away. A few days after I returned to the studio to do the furnace, and I still wasn't 100% happy with the book, with the pink one that is underneath the Mona Lisa book, because I thought that the colors need some improvement and the perspective isn't 100%, which is why I then had to wait another few days for that paint to dry. And this is how it looked after, so I put the painting down from my easel to start with a new one while I wait for the paint to dry. Start with a new artwork today. Also, my sister is here in the studio with me today. She's taking some photos. So if you hear a camera in the background, that's her. Want to say hi? Oh, yeah. Hi. Hey there. Yeah, and this is going to be my new piece, which I will be doing the base for today. using a projector just for outlining the different items. It's very, very time saving and a method I'm personally using quite a lot. I'm just mixing a few acrylic base colors, not working with oil paint here just to save me some money. And that's pretty much everything I did that day. Days later, I finally was able to finish my still life by adding back the title of the pink book, and that was the last step I had to do, besides of course signing, dating, and adding the title to the back of my painting. And after that was done, a few days later, I could finally apply the furnace. Okay, the next step is applying a furnace, which is a clear liquid, kind of like a top layer. Let the colors pop even more. This is how it looks now. You can kind of see how it is very glossy and the light sort of shifts with it. This has to dry now. It's like an extra layer of protection as well. It's gonna harden out for about 6 months to a year, and then I'll repeat the process. And that's hopefully gonna keep the colors from fading over time. It's been another long day at the studio. I'm gonna head home now, and I will probably be here next week because I have quite a few other things to take care of this week. So unfortunately, I won't be having time to continue painting on my next one, which still looks like this. So only the acrylic base is on it. The next part is gonna be a more detailed sketch, and I'm gonna do that next time. It looks so good. I definitely have learned something from painting this, and this piece has been in the making for about a month now. And that is that when you paint something and you kind of criticize your work and you find mistakes in it, at some point you have to draw the line and call it a day and be like, this is what it is, I'm gonna move on to the next piece. And that will also visualize your process over time, the more you repeat something. And for me, realistic painting like this isn't my wheelhouse. I don't do it a lot. I like how it turned out, and I'm really looking forward to doing it more often. I feel like 2023 could totally be my realistic painting era, because previously I'm basically doing a lot of typography work, like writing on canvases. I have different series that I'm working on at the same time, some more abstract, some more realistic, so I can kind of switch and see what I'm in the mood for painting-wise. I feel like doing these type of videos will help me over time to document my process, because I'm thinking of uploading one art vlog every month. And so that way, by the end of the year, hopefully, you will be able to see how the creative process looks like in real life. I also posted about this the other day on my Instagram, saying that sometimes I feel like with Reels, TikToks, and Shorts, it's becoming more and more unrealistic how the painting process is portrayed, kind of like showing the beginning stages and then switching to the end result within seconds, because our attention span is getting smaller and smaller, and we're not really allowing to show the kind of ups and downs that painting and creating in general has. So I'm doing this series to document how it looks in real life, kind of always filming whenever I'm painting. Today I'm mostly here because I'm filming for another YouTube video, so I won't really be showing you guys that. You can head over to my channel and find the video. Because for me, there is also a difference in paintings or works of art that I do for like art challenges, trying out new techniques. It's like a series that I'm doing, but that isn't really my work. So this series is to show my work and kind of the paintings that I'm doing outside of challenges and whatever. Because I think like as an artist, it's important to differentiate between the two. So hopefully after filming, I will also be able to start with my next oil painting, which could be part of another series. I still have to figure that out. It's not really like I have an idea, but it kind of depends on whether I find other moments that I photograph and then paint. It's basically an idea that I had when I went to Italy in summer, when I was just walking around Rome, and in some alleyway there was this Louis Vuitton bag filled with trash, and it looked so aesthetic in a way, even though it was literally trash. To me, I don't know, I was like, I'm gonna paint that. And so half a year later, here I am. I finally kind of am at a point where I don't have any other idea to do right now. So this is always nice if you have something that you've been wanting to paint for a long time, and then you get to a point where you kind of don't really have a lot of inspiration, or where you are lacking in kind of finalizing a new idea, to kind of go back and see, okay, what do I have on my painting list? I have like a list on my phone and a folder of photos. I'm just staring at my underpainting right now. Yeah, and I feel like it could be a really cool painting. Thinking about how I would call the series, maybe like trash art or real lives, because it's like a play on still life. So what I would do is I would just randomly go about life, and whenever I see something kind of arranged like that is kind of too good to be true, almost like ironic in a way, I would take a photo of it and then add it to the collection and later paint it. Like still life is usually like a very like arranged kind of well thought through composition, and whatever I'm finding outside is totally random but already arranged in such a perfect way that it's a real life instead of, you know what I mean? Like it could be called real lives, and I would paint different kind of compositions and items that I see. Yeah, so I don't know if I'm ever gonna see something similar, but if I do, I'm gonna make a painting series out of it. I'm hoping I'm not boring you too much with the talking, so yeah, let's get to painting. Okay, so painting this now took me like 2 hours maybe. It's a car, obviously. I mean, I hope you can tell. I have also never painted a car before, so another like new experience for me. But it turned out pretty well. I'm very happy with kind of the texture that I have going on here. This is another story, but I'm kind of feeling like my creative energy is starting to leave me. If I have time, I will be doing another layer and kind of perfecting this part, because now all the paint is wet and like going over it now wouldn't really make any sense. So like this is the only part I'm unhappy with. The rest I like. Gonna call it a day now, and we will be here maybe sometime later this week. Painting this part of the car, especially this area, is so difficult. I didn't think it would be that hard, but I'm gonna leave it, maybe do another layer another day, and head on over to the background. So this wall that is behind kind of the objects, and later on I will be sketching the outlines of everything that is going on here. That's kind of my plan for today. Your girl went to the art store today and I picked up these 3 60 by 60 centimeters canvases for a video that I'm filming on Thursday. Today is Tuesday. And I got 2 more of these, which is the same format like the still life that I painted. And because I want it to be a series, I got more of the same sizes. But today I'm going to continue to paint on my trash art, on my real life, and I'm thinking of doing the trash bin today, which is the black surface, and after that I can continue with painting all of the smaller items that I sketched out in red. I have already been here for like a few hours filming. In this vlog series, I'm only showing you the painting of my art. I'm not showing you me behind the scenes filming content, which is what I did today for like 3 hours. I was just filming reels, TikToks, all that stuff. And I'm not really showing you guys that because I want this to be only about the art and the painting and not about anything else that I'm doing. You had told me that I would be painting 3.5 hours on some trash bin. Would have not believed you, yet here we are. This took me forever, but I think it turned out really nice. Painting these kind of textures is sort of what I'm trying to practice with this painting in particular as well, because there's so many like metal, plasticky textures going on, which I have never painted before. I think it's nice. Could it be better? Sure. But I'm pretty hungry now, so I'm gonna go home and this is just how it's gonna be.